Hey guys, Shramiji here. I'm going to be doing a really quick review video and want to sell on a Lonex gearbox. Sorry, I have my sleeping mask on. I should be sleeping, but can't right now. So basically, I'm going to be reviewing this Lonex gearbox. This is an electric blowback version. So you have the electric blowback bolt here, and you got the little, this is more of the bolt. This is a fake real bolt carrier, and then this is the arm that transfers the energy to the piston. So this is an electric gearbox version, and I think these are about 160 new as far as I remember. So these are expensive. I'm selling this for 110 shipped. If you want to negotiate, I'm totally willing to, but this has been through about 300 rounds, so it is like new. I will have it wired to Dean's too, and stock out of the box it's not wired to Dean's, so that's a plus too. And this has been just like looked over. I shimmed it a little bit better because it was loose. It was way loose. It's kind of weird. Lonex gearbox, so you have super reinforcement there on both sides of the shell. Now up to this portion, you have a what looks to be an M120 spring. That's what it looks like. SP120, I think, is what they consider their electric blowback gearboxes. So SP120 is probably going to be, after it's broken in, probably about 390, 400. But it's probably shooting above that. Right out of the box, you're probably going to sit above 400 with an SP120 because it's about M125 power. Because I've heard SP120s are a little bit more power than M ratings. That's what I've heard. I have my first SP in my DSG, just got one. The spring guide is like proprietary. There's no locking portions into the gearbox shell, but it seems to be, it's ball bearing kind of. I don't know if there's bearings in here, but I'll tell you, this end base, it spins, so pretty freely. So pretty good spring, Lonex spring, everything's stock inside of this. Lonex metal rack piston, half rack, or like half side. Is that a con? Not really. Compression is about perfect. See, I can't even push that in, and then there's all that much space. So it's compressing that much space. That's a lot of space. So metal rack piston, plastic, just piston itself, which is totally fine. That's normal. It has a 4-port cylinder, which is upgrade cylinder, upgrade piston, a proprietary tappet plate, which seems to be pretty good. It should hold up. O-ring nozzle, plastic cylinder head. The sorbo pad on there is about what a stock gun would be. So if I recommend doing anything inside of this gun, add a sorbo pad there, and put a metal cylinder. That would be it. You have a steel cutoff, or not cutoff, air latch. You have a steel cutoff in here too. The trigger contacts are pretty good. Should be able to handle 11-1 for a while. It has Lonex gears. I think these are, excuse me. I think these are probably 16-1, because I did have another Lonex gearbox, and it got pretty good rate of fire, even with a high torque motor. And I also tried a ZCI balance in it, and it ripped so fast that it blew up the stock Lonex piston. I got rid of that piston, or that gearbox, so I traded that away. Somebody put that to use. As far as the performance, this thing seems to be pretty good. What motor would I pair it with? If I were you, I would pair it to with a ZCI high torque. ZCI high torque is a 22 TPA. You're going to be getting really good trigger response and good rate of fire. On the sector chip, it has a bigger tappet cam, so if you do run a high-speed motor, like a ZCI balance, and get like 30 plus rounds a second, you'll probably be right at 30 with this 18-1 or 16-1 gear set, whatever this is. But you'll be able to feed with that, because of that sector gear with that built-in tappet cam. So I'm going to put this thing together. I'm not going to test it. I don't have a motor to test, but it's basically ready to sell. It will have Deans on it. I will solder Deans onto this. So again, 110 shipped to your house. If you're in the U.S., if you're outside of the U.S., I'll actually probably lower the price, because shipping will be a lot. I won't cover shipping, but I'll lower the price so it's not so expensive on your end, if you're actually interested. This seems like a solid gearbox. the best gearbox I've ever opened. I mean, the gearbox shell is making it already. Now, I wouldn't pay 160 on any gearbox because I can't justify spending that much money on a gearbox when I could build something just as good for cheaper. But some people don't know how to do tech work. And Lonex gearbox shells are super, super solid. So I'm going to get this thing put back together. If you're interested, comment below for people that are actually interested. Or if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. But I'm trying to sell this. Got to get it gone. 105 shipped is the lowest I will pretty much do. So I said 110 to begin with. 105 is totally fine with me. So message, or don't message me, just comment, and then we can figure out, like through Facebook or texting or something, or Instagram DMs, sliding up into my DMs so we can talk. So if you have any questions, again, for the 4th time, just ask. Really can't wait to sell this. Got to buy BTC, guys. So see you guys later.